How's it going, everybody? So today I'm doing something that's probably stupid. I've got an Evolved Witch, Golden Knight, Goblin Hut, Xbow deck. Yeah, I know, this deck is probably not going to work too well, but I'm going to test it out today. We're going to see what happens with it. We're going to see if we can get some wins with this deck. It's kind of funky. I do have the Tornado as well, just to kind of help with the Golden Knight dashes. I don't know. I was debating on taking out Tornado and just making the deck cheaper in general, so I might do that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to try this out with the Tornado for one game and kind of see how it feels. But we're up against Eagle first game, which is probably not... I mean, you know what? It could go well. I'm not going to count us out because, you know, Evolved Witch could be super broken. I'm going to pop the ability. I thought he might play something to block the Bomber. That's why I did that, but he doesn't play anything there. This could be awkward. I got a Snowball here to just, like, buy myself some time. All right, this is going to be tough to defend. I got to get back to another Witch, I think. He has a Miner for a... and an Eagle deck, which has absolutely maybe the worst synergy ever. I mean, those two cards don't pair at all together, so definitely a bit of a confusing thing right there. But the Witch is going to heal itself with these Skellies dying, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, it didn't really heal that much, but I'm just gonna go Expo on the left-hand side. I think he's kind of cooked. That was, I mean, a bad push in my opinion, just because the Miner is so useless. I don't know. Oh my gosh, holy cow! Wait, we're good, I think, here. Yeah, we're fine. Witch survives? No way. Witch is so good. But yeah, like I said, I mean, this deck, I don't know how it's going to go. I really have no clue. So we're going to just have to figure this out as it goes and just kind of test our limits here. So yeah, Goblin Hut is going to get some good value. I've never played Goblin Hut with Expo, obviously. And they did just change it to 4 Elixir, of course. And, you know, the whole update thing. He goes for that at the back. I'm just going to cycle Golden Knight first so I can get to my Witch. And then maybe get our Champion 3-card cycle going as well if I need it. We are almost in double, which could be good for me. I don't really have anything here except the Evo Snowball next up, which actually could be kind of nice on defense. I've got Tornado here. Maybe I could go for like a Tornado and the ability here. I'm going to go Evo Snow though right now. Perfect timing. Nice. The Witch is going to survive this. Perfect. That's so good. Survive Witch. Let's freaking go. Dude, Witch is the win condition basically in this deck. I mean, the Expo's there and cool and all, but wow, that Golden Knight charge did absolutely nothing. But we have double Witch and an Expo on this left-hand side. Yeah, that tower is gone. Literally nothing in the game could save that right there, I don't think. Maybe a Evo Valk if you're lucky, but that's going to be pretty much tower or pretty much game, I think. 30 seconds. I'm just going to arrows the Bomber because my Witch is going to die really fast if I don't. And he'll have a counter push, of course. 30 seconds. Can I defend this? Let's go Golden Knight. Really bad Miner. Super good catch on the Miner right there, actually, with the Golden Knight because it saved my Goblin Hut. And yeah, there's just no way there's no way he wins. There's no way. I would bet money on me winning this game right now. 20 seconds left. We can arrows the left. And just like that, we're back around to a bajillion Elixir because the blobs are absolutely fueling us. Like right now, he's going to go for another Eagle, but we're back to another Goblin Hut. Low key, don't sleep on the Hut, guys. Do not sleep on the Hut on defense. It is a very good defensive unit, even if the opponent has to like spell it. It's always an overcommit because it's only 4 Elixir for the Hut now, not 5. So if it was 5 Elixir, it would suck, but since it's only 4, I think it's a good card, personally. You guys might call me insane for this, but I just put in a Skeleton Army for the Tornado. I think I don't need Tornado, honestly, in this deck. I feel like we're okay without it. Evo Snowball's going to allow me to get connections, and Skarmy could help my Witch as well, so you got to think about it on both sides. I don't know, maybe it's a bad idea. We're probably going to find out. Maybe the Skarmy will win me the whole game, or maybe it will just get zapped or logged. Or whatever the heck small spells this guy's going to have, which he already has logged off the map. So I'm just going to go for the Witch in the back. He goes for a Musketeer. I don't love that. Let's go for the Snowball like this to push up the Musketeer. Hopefully the Witch can target it. That'd be super nice. It does. Perfect. Okay, he did not expect the Snowball. That's really good for me. Kind of a huge, that's a huge mistake by the opponent. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Skarmy could come in clutch here. He's going to cannon. Okay, Ice Spirit like this to freeze the cannon. Okay, Skarmy's coming in decently clutch. He has to defend the Skarmy still, though. Look at the Skarmy on the right. That's good. That's going to be so much damage if he doesn't defend. I'm going to go Golden Knight to left. Look at the Skarmy. Nice. We get some huge hits. He goes for the Hog Rider. We still get like 1,000 damage from one Skarmy. Let's snowball this back to kill the Hog. Keep my Expo alive. Oh, beautiful snowball right there. He has to go for that. Then now I can pop the ability. Okay. You know what? You know what I should have done? I should have saved the ability and not use that 1 Elixir and then just Expo on 0 here because I knew he was going to Ice Spirit, right? That was a dumb... I mean, maybe I shouldn't have. No, he was going to Ice Spirit either way, so I definitely should have saved the ability and not used that 1 Elixir. That's why Mohammed Light is better than me, bro. Like, he would have saved that right there. All right, let's lock the Fudge in and win this game. I want to go for the Witch to back. Right now, Evolved Witch is going to be so broken, unless he has Lightning. I don't think he has Lightning, though. And I mean, he honestly could have Lightning because he has Hog, but he hasn't played a spell yet. I'm guessing it's just either Fireball or Earthquake. I don't know why he's not Earthquaking, though, if he has Earthquake. I'm guessing he probably has Lightning then, right? Or Fireball. So he goes for a Hog. I can just Ice Spirit like this. Nice. The Expo actually locks on top of the Musketeer, which is really, really good for me. It's going to take out the entire Musketeer almost. And then I have my Evo Snow if he goes for anything on top. I might honestly go right lane with the Skarmy. Call me crazy for this. Let's see what he does. Golden Knight does not dash. No way. Okay, that was kind of unlucky, I want to think. But the Witch is going to keep going crazy. That's going to survive and heal itself. Okay, he has to go for a log. I'm just going to go for a Skarmy split in the middle. I don't know what I'm doing. Skarmy's just a cycle card at this point. We'll go Witch the back. 45 seconds left in regulation. I mean, we're in a good spot here. Let's just go. See, you can't really cycle the hut. Okay, there's the Hog Rider. We can go hut now. The Witch is not going to come back, but it doesn't really need to. I can go Gold Knight like this. I do kind of wish I had Tornado in this scenario, but I can just go here. That's fine. Witch takes care of the Musketeer, which is super good, and survives. I can shove the Xbow on the map here. He just spent quite a bit of Elixir. I've got my Evo Snowball and Cycle. This could be a lock, potentially, if I play this correctly. So there's the Cannon. Okay, we have our Evo Snow. There's the Hog. I can Skarmy. Okay. Oh, the Hog didn't go to my freaking Xbow. Wow, I thought it was going to. That's all fine, though. He has to still defend this Xbow with another Ice Golem. He still hasn't played a spell, right? Am I crazy, or has he not dropped a spell? We're going to get quite a bit of goblins over there on the right-hand lane. I can just go for the Giant Snowball to make sure this Hog does not connect. Wait, what? No, I sold. I should have played it, like, higher, right? Yeah, that's my bad. I should have played that way higher. That was kind of my fault. Well, that was definitely my fault, not kind of. Oh my gosh, Witch is going crazy right there. I'm just not used to, honestly, I'm not used to the Snowball interactions because I know it's supposed to, like, push cards further back if you play it, like, higher or whatnot, but that's going to be fine right there. Okay. That's going to take care of that. Then I can just go for the Xbow on the right-hand side with a Skarmy in front. Maybe this is a good play. Oh, I thought he might Cannon. Okay, he did. Nice. Okay, well, you know, that kind of worked. Yeah, honestly, that was good because he had to spend quite a bit of Elixir. Now he's going to have to defend the Xbow with an Ice Spirit Evolution. That's good for me. I can't get the ability off. We still have a decent damage lead, so I'm going to go here, then hut the middle for the, not the Goblin, the Hog Rider, and we should be good here. I've got the Xbow on the right if he does, like, spend anything here. I'm just going to go Xbow with the Witch because it's annoying, and I don't really see why not to. There's no downside, right? Witch is such a slow card. It kind of just stays on the map for a long time now if your opponent doesn't have a perfect response, like the Valk or the MK, of course. He goes for a Hog. I'm going to go for the Skarmy. Oh my gosh, he just pre-fired me, but I think he loses here. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, he can't defend. There's no way. I'm going to Arrows prediction something. I don't know what, but we're going to catch something. Okay, Cannon works. Hog does get a few shots, but honestly, we definitely won the interaction here. Let's go for the Xbow again over here, and then Skarmy predict the Cannon maybe. Okay, we get the Ice Golem, which is good. I can Ice Spirit, then I can go for the Golden Knight here potentially. We'll wait. He's going to go for a Hog. We can Witch, and then probably just go for a Snow Low. Yeah. Snow Low. He has Fireball, so he just now played that, right? Or am I crazy? I don't think I've seen him play Fireball the entire match. I might just be insane, but he's going to go for, like, just everything in front of this Musketeer, which is kind of annoying, to be honest with y'all. But I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this. There's the Hog Rider. He's going to Fireballs. Yep, perfect Xbow on this side. I can Snowball this. Maybe get a lock. No, he does go for the Cannon. I can just Arrows that in a second, though. Please just lock the tower. Did that Hog just hit my tower? What in the world? I don't even want to know what happened. But we get the Xbow lock finally on the tower, and we do win the game. That got a little bit close to the end, but we managed to keep our composure and win it. What in the world? This guy has a 10,000 badge. That is the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. That's even cooler than a #1 badge. What? Are you kidding? That was cool. I've never, obviously, only one person has that badge, but wow. And the only mode that badge is valid in is 2v2 as well, right? Because that's the only time you get a badge for anything other than top 1000. Wow, that was actually cool. I don't know, I'm having like a moment right now. That was insane. But okay, we still got to clap him. I'm sorry, buddy, you're gonna get destroyed here. I'm gonna go for the ability that might it doesn't go tower, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. We're still gonna get the charge on top of the Executioner, which is pretty good, and then we can just kind of relax and let him come to us if he has anything. He's gonna peck at the river. Holy cow, I see why he's 10,000 now. Let's go for the Skarmy. He probably has a spell, so I'm gonna pre-Goblin Hut right now. Get the goblins spawning on up, which is good. Yeah, there's the Tornado. Tornado is just so bad. It's like not even funny. I laugh, but it's honestly not even funny how bad the card is against any type of just swarm at all. Not even swarm, just like simple 1 or 2 goblins. I don't know, dude. Okay, the Ewa's gonna die out, which is pretty good for me. I'm not gonna spend any extra elixir. Kind of a wasted Ewa's by him, to be honest. I mean, he played that to save like probably 800 damage, but he just dropped 4 elixir into the fire because he's even going to take more damage from the goblin spawning after anyways. So I don't know, kind of a mistake by him, I would say, but maybe he just had a bad cycle or something. But I'm just going to go for the Witch the back and see what he wants to do right here. I've got Xbow, depending on what he does. He goes for the Dark Prince. Okay. That's fine with me. I'm just going to go for the Golden Knight here in a second once this kind of wears off. I'm going to go Golden Knight now. There's the Xe, that's fine. We can pop the ability right here, and then that should take care of business right there, which is going to kill the Xe. No, it's not, unfortunately. I wish it was, but it's not good enough for that. We'll go for the Xbow like this. I've got my Ice. I've got my Evo Snowball next. He goes for a P.E.K.K.A. Honestly, I know this is probably aggressive, but I'm going to go Goblin Hunt the River with this just to force out something. Is he back to Xe? I don't think so. Maybe he is, and I'm wrong about that. Yeah, he's back to Ewas, though. He's back to Xe now, but this should be a lock here. I can go Gold Knight to block the E-Wizard and then charge on top of it to make sure it dies. Okay, wait, this is kind of cooking, I'm not going to lie. Why is this deck actually good? I literally made this deck because obvious reasons, right? The Witch just got added to the game, the Golden Knight got a buff, and the Goblin Hut got a buff. So, you know, those three things, I wanted to try out just a random funky deck. And also Evo Snowball is just goated, so I thought, why not put that in here as well? I'm just going to go for the Skarmy. He's going to zap or something right now. There's the zap. Okay, there's the evolution zap. I can snowball this back to keep my Golden Knights alive. You know what? Not terrible. Not the best spot either, but I'm just going to go for the ability right away. He might P.E.K.K.A the back. That's why I do this. Okay, he's going to P.E.K.K.A now, right? Yeah, so I'm just going to chill. Okay, he does not P.E.K.K.A. That's kind of awkward. For me to defend, I don't know. Also, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, guys. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in everyone's life. You know, you would not be born right now. The person watching, everyone watching this video would not be born right now without a mother. So, you know, got to be thankful for them, for your lives. You know what I mean? Thankful to them for your lives. Yeah. Regardless of what the situation is. But just going to go Gold Knight like this, and then I can go for the ability as well. Snowball on top of that right there. Okay, Gold Knight on the other side, though. He's not defending that at all. He has to go Mini P.E.K.K.A late probably here, if I had to guess. Yeah, there's the Mini P.E.K.K.A. All right. I don't mind this. I actually rather would have the situation where I could go split lane now and don't just have to, like, force it down in one lane the whole time. He's probably going to zap that. He does, but it's late. I mean, just a pointless zap. I mean, he's gonna have to zap either way, I guess, but let's go for the Xbow. I've got Evo Snow in cycle, so let's try and be a bit patient, wait for the P.E.K.K.A. There's the P.E.K.K.A. We can snowball this. This should be a lock. He's gonna E-Wizard, right? So I'm gonna Ice Spirit preemptively and then go Golden Knight. He's gonna E-Wizard right now on top of everything. Yep, perfect prediction right there. That is so good. I can pop the ability to kill the Dark Prince. I should have popped that like a second earlier. It doesn't matter though. The game is over. He doesn't even have enough time to get his zap down. I can shoot arrows even if he did zap, he was cooked, and we get another easy win. This deck is nice, dude. Okay, we got our next game here against Lee G and D from the Friends clan. I don't mind the starting hands. I would rather just honestly snowball. He's going to go for the goblins. I'm going to go Goblin Hut. I can go Golden Knight. Can that push that? It does not. That sucks. I mean, it is what it is. We're going to take 2 hog hits, which is fine. I've got Golden Knight coming down the lane, and I've got I almost said me Xbow like I'm a pirate or something. I don't know what's going on. My Xbow in hand as well if we do want to go for this. I don't know. I think we witch the back. It's very important. This deck is very evolution dependent, if that makes sense. Like, you really need your Evos to get a lock going. So, especially the Snowball. He rockets that, though. This could be big here, depending on what he does have for that. Another Xe, dude. I faced so many Xes recently. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna go for a late snowball to make sure my Xbow locks. Maybe. Nope, it doesn't. There's the goblins, bro. Xbow, you're so bad. Wait, if he logs this, wait a second. If he logs this, I win. Oh, go! No, he can't tornado in time. He doesn't have elixir. He has like 1 elixir, and then as soon as he tornadoes, I'm gonna go Golden Knight on 0 and pop the ability. Tornado on 0. Okay, I'm gonna go left lane. Yeah, he's gonna tornado. Perfect. I can go for the Golden Knight, then I can go for the ability right now. I feel like I'm Eminem right now. That's gonna be on tower. There's literally physically no way his elixir for this. That's gonna be at least like 5 or 6 hits before he can get the Valk down on 0. Here comes Valk in a second. There it is. Okay, perfect. Wow. So really good start right now. I'm sorry, I probably just went like super talkative mode right there, but just gonna go Goblin Hut to counteract the Valk Kyrie Irving. And we should be good. Ice Spirit down to keep my goblins alive, of course. Wow, that was a bit unlucky. Honestly, that was kind of unlucky. The Ice Spirit didn't jump, I think. I guess I mistimed it, but I really thought it would jump. I guess maybe his Ice Spirit played a factor right there. I don't know. That was funky, but it's all good. We're going to get quite a few goblins. I don't know why he would goblins into my huts. Like, that's just a huge mistake that you can't be making. He does log. All right. There's the Hog Rider. I could just snowball this late here in a sec to make sure the hog doesn't take out my entire Xbow. I mean, that's fine. Valk does come down. Not terrible. I mean, it's a very losable game still. Very, very losable. But we are in a good spot. We do have Evo's Snowball next, right? So that could be nice. We could potentially get a lock because of that broken card. I'm going to just go for the ability here in a second just to make sure he has to play something. Dude, these Ice Spirits, man. They're so annoying. I'm going to go Witch Up High. He can't rocket that unless he tornadoes as well, which is going to be, like, basically game. There's no way he does that right now. Just going to go Ice like this in the middle. Then I can just go for the Goblin Hut down low. Try and just play slow. We know he doesn't have a spell. Like, he can't kill my hut, right, if I set it up. So it's honestly not a bad play to just set this thing up right now. He's going to go for the Xe and Tornado here probably. So I'm going to pop the ability. Nice Golden Knight connection on top of the Xe. That is beautiful Clash Royale right there. He's probably going to rocket this if I had to guess. He goes for the Goblins. Still no rocket though. Hold up a second. Could I maybe get a lock if I pop this? Okay, that's really good. I can go for the Evo Snowball. Come on, connect, please. Let's freaking go, dude. That's really good. I can arrows as well. And yeah, that should be basically GG's. I'm going to go Goblin Hut like this. Yeah, well, he's going to be down to below 500. Yeah, below 300. Holy cow, 299 HP on his tower. That's all but game right there. I believe that's 2 of each of my spells, right? 78 plus like 100 something. I think we're good. That's going to be fine. He does go for the Val. I almost got a chain on tower right there. We just got to cycle as fast as I can back to another arrows. And we should be okay here. So he's going to hog. Okay, how many cards till arrows? Guys, am I dead? Wait, where's the hog going? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go Scar me like this to, or Gold Knight like this to tank. And then I can arrows. Oh my gosh. Wow, 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 wow. I almost just lost the game. Whew. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoy the Butch clip. Happy Mother's Day. Peace.